Hey Saber fans, this is Adam from Blue Fur Sabers. Welcome back. So this is a custom commission I just finished. So this is based off the Final Fantasy VIII Gunblade. I think it came out really cool. A couple of design elements that he wanted in here. Definitely wanted the symbol down here, so we incorporated that. We have the cylinder from the gun itself. It's basically kind of looking like a revolver, and then it has this big blade that comes out of the top of it. I wasn't actually familiar with the weapon itself, so he sent me a couple pictures, and I looked up a couple of the designs and tried to make it the best I can to incorporate the Saber-esque look in with this design. And I think it came out really cool. Another thing that he wanted in there, he wanted this cut on an angle, so we put that in there. And then with the blade here, of course I had to shorten it up. And then when the blade's inserted, it'll run along the top of this too. So I thought that really kind of matched and melded into this design as well. So before I jump into all the details inside, we have a Crystal Focus 10 soundboard, 24mm bass speaker, 18650 rechargeable battery, all housed in a chassis. We have a recharge board here with the kill key. Wanted a illuminated button, so it's a white illuminated button. And then, of course, with the CFX, you have smooth swing, backtrack, full RGB. There's a ton of sound fonts incorporated in here. And so let's move into the details of the Saber. So starting up here at the emitter. So it's just wanted to have that Saber and gun design feel with it. So this is pretty much kind of what I came up with. So it's all painted in this silver. Dry brushed, and then there's weathering, of course, to get in all these little grooves and details to really make it pop a little bit more. It's dry brushed with a gold and then a silver on top of that to kind of bring out all these little edges and stuff. So if you're not familiar with my designs, it's all designed 3D printed around a 1-inch steel core, completely unique saber, so you get a really one of a kind. So you can see the steel in here. It's about down this area, so you get a nice almost 2-inch blade insertion. So it's nice and secure in there. And like I said earlier, the blade will run along the top of this too. So you get this cool shine through with these cutouts and the cut on the angle too. And then this will look pretty cool as well as it's running along the blade. So you have some gold I painted here on the back. Blade retention screw. Down here, some O-rings to create the separation between the two. Thought that was kind of fitting with this, just to create a little different design. Down to the cylinder. And then you have your switch and your recharge port. Now this has the one button mod for the CFX. Down to this leather wrap. So this is genuine black leather, super soft. Actually, I've never used this one before, but I really like it, so I'm going to be using this on some future builds as well. I like when you wrap it too, it gives this gray, almost like kind of like a two-tone, which I really like. Just creates a little bit different look, so I thought it was really fitting with this too. And it's really super soft, so I like that as well. So down to the symbol here, this is also painted in gold, and then with the weathering, it really got into all these little grooves too. You can see it here on camera a little bit. I like how it kind of outlined the entire design and then really got into the back sides here as well. A little more gold here on these, just little designs. There's a retention screw underneath this too. I've been doing that with all my builds, is that it holds the chassis in place. So you get no sliding of the chassis whatsoever. It's all locked in there. Down to sound port on the bottom. So let's fire it up here real fast so you can hear it. Also too, with the CFX, if you're not familiar with it, it also has deep sleep mode. So if it's not touched at all, you don't have the kill key in there. I set it so within 50 seconds it goes to deep sleep. Or actually goes to sleep mode, and then within 80 seconds it goes into a deep sleep mode. So even if you don't put the kill key in, you're just messing around with it, you put it down, it'll go into deep sleep mode, which will also save the battery as well. So you hit the button to start it up. So you get that nice smooth swing. Not sure what smooth swing is. It's definitely one of my favorite features. It just makes the lightsaber experience so much more realistic. Of course, all your blaster lock up and everything too. Switch colors, you just press and rotate. You see, it rotates for all the colors. Super simple. Back to blue. Switch to a different font. Just keep holding the button down until you hear the prompt. Switch to the next font, hold the button down. There you go, locks it in. Another smooth swing font. Like I said, there's a ton on here, so go through them all and test them out. Also it backtracks. Double press the button. It's like puts you right in the movies. And then you still have full function of the saber. So I love the way this build came out. Super awesome. Definitely a unique one for me. And I hope the customer likes it. I'm pretty sure he will. So as always, leave a comment, subscribe. Don't miss all the future builds coming up. I have another one I'm making. Should be coming out fairly soon, maybe in the next couple of weeks. So stay tuned for that. I've done it before. I'm actually redoing the saber. A little bit different design. I've done 2 of them in the past. It's based off a video game character. Don't want to give too many more hints because I'm actually pretty excited. It's already painted up. Actually showed a hint a little while ago in one of my pictures that I posted, so you might be able to guess what that is. But that should be coming out soon, so stay tuned for that. As always, leave a comment, subscribe, like the video, and as always, take care and God bless.